I have a concern. I've worked at 2 movie theaters now, and what I've learned is people don't actually know how to go to the movies. The first step of going to the movies is actually deciding what movie you want to see. You'd think it'd be simple, but some people just skip that step. Here's what happens far too often. Welcome to the movies. What would you like to see? I don't know. What you got planned? You'd think people would show up knowing what they want to see. But no. People wait right before they buy their tickets to decide. What do you want to see? I don't know. What do you want to see? I don't know. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? I don't know. I don't know. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? But if you do come to the movies knowing what you want to see, be sure to learn what the name of the movie actually is. The Friendly Dinosaur, The Happy Dinosaur, The Green Dinosaur, Concession, Contusion, Pixar, Maleficent, Malfeasance, Magnificent, Malfeasance, Malnutrition, Mockingbird, Breakpoint, Point Blank, Norm of the Norm, North of the Norm, North of the North, Insodus, Home Alone 2, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, 50 Shades of Grey, Bad Grandpa, Tomorrow World, Spectra, Hotel Krampus, Boys in the Hood, Reverend, In the Sea, Over the Sea, In the On the Sea, Spy, something, The Spy Movie, Ex Machina, Project A, Hercules, I don't know. Okay, so now that you picked out your movie and know the name of it, the second step, which is just as important knowing what movie to see, is knowing when to see it. 1 ticket to Zoolander 2, please. Let's see. Zoolander started about 45 minutes ago. The next one is until 3:30. Don't get mad at me. You're the one who decided to show up when you showed up. You've got to know when the movie starts, and then you gotta show up on time. Too many times people will show up 30 minutes late and they're like, well, alright, missed part of the movie. What, do I get a discount or something? No, you don't, because you're the one that showed up late. Don't ask me to fix your mistakes. Every movie theater has a website, and every human being has access to the internet, and the website has the times on. All you gotta do is find the movie you want to see the time that's playing, and then show up at that time. And when you buy your tickets, be sure to tell them how many tickets you need. You could be one person buying 1 ticket. That makes sense. Or you could be one person buying 13 tickets. They're gonna need to know that. Don't act like, oh, I'm the only one here. Obviously I only need 1 ticket. And if you're under 17, don't try going to see a rated R movie. It just makes it harder on us. Just go away. Just wait a couple years. You can go see rated R's. No big deal. So you got your movie ticket, and now you want something to eat. Maybe some popcorn, maybe some soda. That's fine. But I'm gonna let you on a little secret. Concession items are expensive. That's where the theater gets its money. So the prices are gonna be a little high. You're either gonna pay them, or you're not. Don't tell them how ridiculous their prices are. They know. They work there. And this just goes for all people everywhere. Don't yell at people in customer service. They're not getting paid enough to having to deal with you yelling at them. Don't go, you expect me to pay that much? Don't complain to the concessionist. They don't make the prices. If I hear someone say highway robbery one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. And again, this just goes for all people buying something. Make up your mind. Know what you want. We can't make up your mind for you. You have to tell us. They might say, hey, you want to do maybe the number 1 combo? Saves you some money. You can't be like, oh, yeah, whatever. Do you want it or not? And if you see that the prices are too high and you refuse to pay them, but you still want a snack, stop. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. So you want a snack, so you go to the supermarket instead of buying the snacks here.
That's not the biggest problem. The problem is all the trash you leave. You just open up your bags and just throw it on the ground. You got your candy, just throw it everywhere. You got sunflower seeds, just spit them everywhere. Yeah, there's no consequences. You can just do whatever you want. You know, you got a dirty diaper, throw it on the ground. You got to puke, just, that one you can't help. But I mean, don't just throw your trash everywhere, just expecting it to be no big deal. Be a decent person, just be a decent human being, and throw away your own trash. It's understandable, you spill popcorn on the floor, we don't expect you to clean that up, we can get that no problem. But when you bring in pistachio nuts, and you just throw the shells everywhere, it's not cool. It is really hard to sweep up pistachio nuts, they just fling off everywhere. Now it's important not to be late, but also, don't be too early. People will come to the movie like an hour early and be like, hey, can we go sit down? Like, no, because the other movie's still going on. Also, we need to clean it. So just hold your horses. Also, on deciding what movie to watch, you're going to want to do a little research onto what that movie is actually about. Like Ted. That's not a kid's movie. Don't take your kids to go see Ted. 50 Shades of Black. Not a light-hearted family comedy. The Visit. Gets kind of weird. Okay. So you showed up on time, you got your ticket. Now this part's important. You need to listen to what this person is saying. Any decent movie theater, when they take your ticket, they're going to tell you what number you're in and where it is. That's your part. You gotta listen. They're going to say something like, Theater 2, down the hallway, to your right. And if you remember those directions, you'll find your movie and be able to watch it. But too often, people will go, where's my movie? There's two in the theater. Where does it go? What number is? Where did they say to go? What number was that? This isn't my movie. Oh, Zoolander 2. Oh, here it is. The movie already started. Hey, it already started. That movie already started. Well, did you go to the right theater? Let me take a look at your ticket. Oh, you see, you went to theater 4. You need to be in theater 2. Down that way. Oh. Often theaters will have one movie on multiple screens. It might say Zoolander above the door, but that movie started an hour ago. So in 30 minutes, you're going to be like, oh, that was a short movie. Or even worse, you'll say, hey, they sent me to the wrong movie. How dare they? You weren't listening. Now that brings up another issue. Complaining. Now sometimes there's something you really need to address, like, hey, my movie was supposed to start about 5 minutes ago. Is there a problem? And they'll say, oh, yeah, we'll fix that right away. But don't yell at a minimum wage employee because your popcorn isn't fresh. We pop popcorn every 5 minutes. It's all fresh. So you found your theater. So now comes the movie etiquette. So you walk into the theater, and now you need to find your seat. The trick to picking a seat is don't sit next to someone else. Inevitably, there's going to be a time where the theater's full and you have to sit next to someone else. But if you go to a theater and there's only 8 people in there, there's plenty of seats. Don't sit next to someone. Don't sit directly in front of someone. Don't sit directly behind someone and kick their seats. Also, any good theater will have several advertisements telling you to not be on your phone. It's easy to do. Just put your phone away. Keep it off. Keep it on silent. Don't look at it. Don't play games on it. Don't go on Facebook. You bought a ticket to see a movie. Why are you on your phone? And then there's people with kids. Can't put your kids on silent. That's obvious because they're screaming in my ear. I hate to tell you this, but if you have a baby, you just need to give up seeing movies for a while. So you made it to the right theater, you watched your movie, the credits are rolling. That was one last thing for you to do. Leave. You don't need to hang around. Your movie's over. Go away. There's going to be another movie playing in there in 25 minutes. You gotta go. We gotta clean up. Don't hang around for the end of the credits. There's almost definitely not a scene after it. If there is a scene after it, leave anyways. So now you know how to go to the movies. And if you follow these steps, the next time you visit the theater, you'll make it easier on us and yourself. I'm just trying to make the movie-going experience better for everyone. Okay? So you're rude.